Back to the action, and the camera movement's interesting. Talk a little bit about that. I mean, you made choices, you filmed it like a live action.
Yeah, I filmed like a live action movie. There's a lot of handheld, there's a lot of what looks like Steadicam. It was just using the tools, using new tools, but in a way I know how to tell my stories with. And so, we had to certainly keep up with the state of the art, but the process of telling the story was done in a way that I'm most comfortable with, which is why I wanted to be in the volume with the actors, only 4 or 5 feet away from them, with this little game controller, getting all of my shots. And the important thing is, the movie is really a dense story. It is a dense detective story. It's a murder mystery. It's very funny when it needs to be. But the important thing is, you just saw just the tip of the iceberg, because what you saw was some of the earliest renderings that came out of Weta, but the very earliest, I guess you would call it the iteration of this storytelling. It has gone even beyond this in terms of spectacle and production value. So that you'll see very soon, I promise.
Absolutely. One of the you've assembled a little bit about some of the stars.
Well, Jamie Bell is somebody that Peter suggested. We love Jamie, and Peter did King Kong with Jamie. And Jamie is Tintin through and through, even Tintin when he didn't have his performance capture suit on, right, Peter?
Yeah. Jamie's fantastic. I mean, the great freedom that we have is virtually any movie that you cast, any traditional movie you cast, what the actors look like is obviously an important factor. I mean, it's the talent of the actor, but if they don't look right for the part, then obviously that creates a difficulty. But the wonderful thing with motion capture is that you have the entire casting pool of actors available to you. I mean, this is the only film that you'd ever cast Simon Pegg and Nick Frost as twins, for instance, identical twins. And obviously Andy Serkis, clearly learned everything he needed to about Captain Haddock from my test, of course, but and managed to bring a little bit of his own to it, I would have to say.
Great. And then, as far as the action itself, did you find the particular challenge getting the big scenes? I mean, the handheld helps you with the actors and the volume. But what about the large-scale set pieces?
Well, all the big epic things, the chases, the battles, none of which are, unfortunately, we could show here because they're still in various stages of development inside the process. But all the big action set pieces in the film, I could put my camera in places I never could in a live-action movie. Now, let me just say that performance capture is not a medium that is right for every film, but it was right for this particular story. And I was able to do things with the camera that I kind of, wish I could do with a live-action camera, so that might drive me back to this medium at some point. If all of you decide this is worth seeing, and it's up to you. If you decide it's worth seeing, then Peter gets to direct the next one.
Go see it, because I definitely want to make my Tintin film. Please.